Greetings and welcome to Dude's Comic Haul. I'm Jason, and this is the video where I share with you the books that I bought this week and maybe talk a little bit about what I think of them and my expectations. So for those wondering, no hat, it is boiling hot here in the UK. We don't have this problem very often. It is so warm, just sitting in a chair and thinking is going to make you sweat. You literally need to sit there and do nothing, not even think, else you will start sweating, you know. It's a nice problem to have. We don't have it very often, so you make the most of it when we get it. But it is really warm, and that's why I've not got my hat on, because oh my life, I think if I wore a hat right now, my head would just explode from the heat. And I don't know, would that get more hits, a video with my head exploding? I don't know. Or would YouTube take that one down? Anywho, this week was a big week for me. The first week, since I set my order up with my comic shop, of going and getting my order and not having to get all the books off the shelf. Some of the books I'm still getting off the shelf. I put on my order all the books I definitely know I want to keep getting. The books where I'm kind of 50-50 whether I'm going to drop it or keep it, I decided I'll just get them off the shelf until I've made a decision. So the first couple of books that I'm going to show you are books that I got off the shelf, and then we'll come to the books that were off my order. So first up we have Wonder Woman, issue number 33. Some of you who watch my videos regularly and will know how much I love this book will be a bit surprised. Wonder Woman not on your list, you're getting this off the shelf. The simple reason being, I'm a bit nervous about the new creative team. It's kind of DC, hit and miss. Sometimes they take somebody like Innocenti, remove her from the book, and bring in like Jeff Lemire and Andrea Sorrentino, which just totally turned that book around. Or like with The Flash, the creative team of Buccellato and Manapul did a fantastic job, but now the new creative team are doing just as good a job. So sometimes they get it right, but then sometimes you look at books like Batwoman where it doesn't quite go as right. So I'm a bit nervous at the moment about where this book's going to go. I've never really read Wonder Woman before, so I'm at that stage at the moment where I don't know if I like Wonder Woman because of the story as well I was told, or whether I like Wonder Woman because I really like the character. So when the new creative team come on, I'm going to give them a few issues, and then I'll kind of make a decision whether I want to put it on my pull list or whether I just going to stop getting it. We'll see. But for right now, it's that bittersweet time, because I'm sad that they're going, but I'm also excited to see how they're going to finish this whole story out. Last issue, Wonder Woman had a showdown with the Firstborn, so I'm really looking forward to seeing where that's going to go. Another book I got this week off the shelf is, now this is a mouthful, Star Spangled War Stories, featuring the premiere of G.I. Zombie. Is that the title of the book, or is the book G.I. Zombie? I don't know. But anywho, one thing I do applaud about DC is that they are willing to put out different type of books. They've done this since the beginning of the New 52 with books like I, Vampire and Resurrection Man and All-Star Western and Black Hawks and G.I. Combat. They put these books out that are a bit different. Yes, they don't always promote them as they should, because I didn't even know this book was coming out until I saw it on, I think it was Comic Vine. So yeah, I didn't know that this book was coming out, and that shouldn't be a problem. DC should have had adverts of this in their books. So yeah, DC don't always promote them that well, but I still applaud the fact that they bring these books out. I have absolutely zero idea what this book's about. I'm totally buying this blind. I just like to support books that are a bit different. If I like it, I'll keep getting it. If I don't, hey, it's one issue. The next two books are both Batman. We have Batman issue number 32 and Batman issue 33, which concludes the 0 year story. This was a $4 book, well, $4.99, $4.99, which in UK I think it translated as £4.15. So yeah, so these two books I am not going to review. I'm going to do a comic book catch-up video that should hopefully be up at some point Thursday, probably Thursday evening. So yeah, so expect to see those in a comic book catch-up video where I'll talk a bit about 0 year and then I'll review these two issues. Another book that I got, this was free, it is the Batman Detective Comics 27. I really like this. the thing that really, it's amazing the things we geek out at. The thing that really got me excited was on the cover there you've got Bob Kane and Bill Finger. Who would have thought in 2014 we would have a comic that would have their names on it? It's that to me. Basically this book just reprints whole Batman strips, different ones from different creators over the years. Okay, and I haven't read it yet, but it's something I'm going to look at. It's not bad when you consider it's a free book. I thought, yeah, thumbs up to DC for doing that. I thought, yeah, that's a way to celebrate his birthday, to throw this out. That's cool. I'm going to look forward to reading that. The rest of these books now are the books that are on my order. So we have Saga, chapter 21, which I absolutely love this book. It's been one of my favourite books, but lately it's changing. Through the story before, no matter what craziness they threw at us, the whole story was grounded by the central relationship between Marco and Alana, and them going through things like meeting the in-laws or struggling to find how to cope with a baby now, and you know, all these things that we as people, as human beings, could relate to. So you could have kind of crazy stuff going on, but you had this core thing at the center of it that grounded it and that made it work. And now they're changing. The book is changing, and we're taking that central thing and we're breaking it apart, that relationship, and we're breaking it apart. Added to that, where before all the characters that surrounded our story were all connected by those central characters and the thing that grounded it all. Now the other threads we're following don't seem to be connected. Like what we saw this guy do last issue, at the moment doesn't seem to be in any way connected to Marco, Alana and Hazel. So the story's changing, as well as our characters, and the book as a whole seems to be changing, taking on a bit of a darker tone with things that are happening. And I don't know if it's the breakup of the central story, but it's starting to feel now, when we get the nudity and the violence and the sex, there things are becoming, particularly the nudity and the violence, it's becoming a bit more, it's a bit more blatant. I don't know if blatant is the right word. It just feels like it's put there for the sake of, we need to do something shocking. Let's have somebody having sex on this page, and we'll have a penis on this page. And it just, whereas before it just felt, while there was crazy stuff going on, it felt part of the story, and it worked on some kind of level, if you get me. So yeah, this book is changing. I don't know at the moment what it's changing into, if it's going to be like a caterpillar changed to a butterfly, or whether it's a lovely leaf when it falls off the tree and then turns to dust. I don't know which transformation we're going to get. I'm still enjoying the book. But I'm not, when I read it, I don't get as enveloped in the world as I did. But it'd be interesting to see where we go. But I'm hoping it's going to get its mojo back, because the thing about it's such a strong creative team that there's been times before where you think, oh guys, the book losing it, and then they'll have an issue where it just flips it all back. So I'm hoping we're going to get that, because I really love Saga and I want it to continue to be strong. We then have Batman and Robin, issue number 33. This is part 1 of Robin Rises. I enjoyed Robin Rises Omega last week. So I'm really looking forward to seeing what we're going to get here, because we've got a different type of Batman. A Batman who's willing to do anything to get his son back. We then have The Flash, issue number 33, which I'm super enjoying at the moment. The new creative team, I haven't missed a beat. They've just come in and the story's just carried on. You could kind of have a gripe that in the modern day, not much is really happening with Barry. I don't know, you say that, there are stuff happening for him, but it's like there isn't like he's dealing with a major villain. There's just stuff that they're building to do with the future Flash that you can see at some point is all going to connect. But there's nothing, he's got like no great big caper on at the moment. It's kind of like they got him a story to keep him busy with what's going on with Wally West, and with what's going on with this criminal who's stolen all these things, all these different supervillains' weapons. So you've got that kind of thing, but you don't get the key that those are major bits of story. The major bits of story, the future Flash. But overall, I'm really enjoying this book, and I really give the creative team are doing a great job, because they've come in and they've not missed a beat, and I'm really falling in love with the artwork of Brett Booth as well. I'm really loving his art. We then have Batman Eternal issue number 16. I'm hoping this one is going to get back to being great. Last issue maybe I was a bit harsh on. It just, the central story for me wasn't what I was, wasn't the story I'm the most interested in. That was the problem for me with last issue. But maybe I was a bit harsh, I don't know. But it's been a really good book, and I think it's a great time at the moment to be a Batman fan, with so many really quality Batman books out there. We then have Future's End issue number 12, and if the cover's any indication, we're going to get some Frankenstein and Hawkman action, which is always good. Certainly the bit of the story I've been enjoying the most there has been Frankenstein. We again get Amazing Spider-Man issue number 4, and this is an Original Sin tie-in, so we're going to learn that when Peter Parker got bit, before that spider died, it bit somebody else. So I'm looking forward to seeing where that's going to go. We then got in Daredevil issue number 6, that's also an Original Sin tie-in, so we're going to get some secret that's going to come out about Matt Murdock, so I look forward to that. Aquaman issue number 33, this book just continues to be really, really good. Last issue we saw this creature, the Chimera, that's been built by Tynan Bates from these different pieces of underwater monsters, and now that this monster is going for Aquaman. Jeff Parker's just done a real quality job with that book. We have Thor and Loki, the 10th Realm, issue number 2, as well as Original Sins, issue number 4. I never reviewed issue number 1 of this, so I'm going to review these two, along with issue 1 of Thor and Loki. Do a comic book catch-up video on them next week, so they won't be in my review video, they'll be in my comic book catch-up video next week. So, those are my books. The backup plan is this. I'm going to upload this video, then on possibly the Thursday evening I will upload a comic book catch-up video looking at Batman 0 Year and reviewing Batman issues 32 and 33. I will then Friday, that's 2 days time, Friday I will upload my review video. I'll get through these books, review the books I'm going to review, so that should be up some point on Friday. And then next week when I get back, I'm going to do another comic book catch-up video, possibly Tuesday, and then we'll be back. We'll start all over again next Wednesday with another comic haul video. So that's me done. I'm going to get back to doing what I've been doing, pretty much what I've been doing, sweating and reading comics. Hope you all have a great new comic book day. I've been Jason. This has been Dude's Comic Haul. Bye for now.